second marriage of Mr. Horace Vanderbilt, the well-known $500,000. As my late husband Ephraim Levi used to say, that means he's got at least 60,000 cash. But don't you worry, I'll have you carried across somebody's threshold before the week is out. Now, I might also mention on the bail before financial consultation, instruction in the guitar and the mandolin, short distance hauling, and varicose veins reduced.
Miss Levi!
Ah, Mr. Kemper, the artist. You know, I'm something of an artist myself. I do those silhouettes with the black paper and scissors. Oh, here's one of Adam Behan looking the other way. I have to do them like that because I know nobody knows this.
Miss Levi, we're transferring all the prisoners, please, in 5 minutes. And if we don't make it there on
But
time...
we will, Mr. Kemper. And not only will Horace Vanderbilt give you permission to marry his niece, Bernard, but he will also dance at your wedding, and not alone either. For I happen to be engaged and finding him a second suitable wife. What he really wants is somebody steady to clean the house. As my late husband, Mr. Levi, used to say, marriage is a bride. Make a housekeeper think she's a householder.
I know all about it, Miss Levi. Anthony Ward says he's going to propose to Miss Irene Malloy this very afternoon.
Which is exactly why I'm on my way to Yonkers this very morning. I'm going to take on your case and knock off 4 lovebirds with 1 stone or whatever I'll throw. I'll see it. Look at that. I have nothing here to pay my train fare with. Only large bills, 5s and 7s.
I have some change here somewhere. I only hope this isn't another wild goose chase, Miss Levi.
And speaking of poultry, I'm also available for fresh New Jersey eggs. Surgical corsets reboned, ears pierced, pierced ears replugged.
Miss Levi!
Some sew, I meddle. I have always been a woman who arranges things for the pleasure and the profit it derives. I have always been a woman who arranges things like furniture and daffodils and lights. Timid tongue meets a girl with a diffident air. Why should the tortured creatures beat around the bush when heaven knows Mother Nature always needs a little push? So I put my hand in here. I put my hand in here. My ugly cosmetic art turned a front to a trump lady fair. She had a countenance a little bit like Scrooge, but oh, today you would swear the Lord himself like a rouge. So I put my hand in here. I twist a little, stir a little, hit a little, curve a little, mold a little, shake a little. Some poor chap gets sold a little when I use my fist a little. Some young bride gets kissed a little. Pressure with the thumbs. Matrimony comes when I put my hand in I know Mr. Kemper, Yonkers train is ready to leave. Now, go buy our tickets, get a window seat, order lunch, and I'll meet you on board. Ephraim Levi, I'm going to get married again. I'm going to marry Horace Vanderbilt for his money and send it circulating among the people like rainwater the way you taught me. And I want a sign sometime today that you approve. Oh, it won't be a marriage in the sense that we had one, but I shall certainly make it happy. And I'm tired of living from hand to mouth. So I want that sign.
Miss Levi.
Sometime today. Don't you worry, Mr. Kemper. We'll make the trains. We'll get to Yonkers. You'll marry your McGuire. Just leave everything to me. When words are
whose lovingly set out the traps full of mice. She's a joy and treasure, but practically speaking, to who can you turn when the plumbing is leaking?
To that dainty woman, that fragile woman, that sweetheart, that missus, that wife. Oh yes, it takes a woman,
A husky woman, to bring you the sweet things in life.
oh yes, it takes a woman, a dainty woman, a sweetheart, a missus, a wife. Oh yes, it takes a woman, a fragile woman, to bring you the sweet things in life.
All right.
Congratulations! 1,000 congratulations! Congratulations!
What?
Congratulations, Mr. Vandergeld. All New York is buzzing with the news that you've practically proposed to Irene Malloy. The streets are lined with eligible young ladies, prostrate with grief. All my congratulations and sympathy.
Sympathy.
Oh, did I say that? Oh, no, a slip of the tongue, that's all. No, I'm delighted with the happy news. After all, she wasn't easy to unload. By that, I mean, you know what people say. Although I, for one, never believed the rumors. Oh, no, I didn't.
Rumors? What rumors?
Nothing to get upset about, Mr. Vandergelder. By all known facts, her first husband passed on quite naturally. It was just so sudden. Few spoons of chowder she made special for him, and but it can happen to anyone. Oh, there's no truth in it. Just a word of advice. Eat out.
Just a minute, Mrs. Levi. You mean to say Mrs.
I'm
Malloy?
here to say nothing. Just some friendly advice. Keep away from the chowder. Oh, by the way, she's ordered her wedding gown. Oh, beautiful. You should see it. Black. As I was saying, congratulations on your upcoming nuptials, and may you rest in. Oh, I mean, may guardian angels watch over the both of you, particularly at dinner.
Just a minute, Mrs. Levi. You introduced me to Mrs. Malloy, and rumors or no, I intend on calling on her this afternoon, as arranged.
Very well. I guess there's nothing more for me to do but to go back to New York and tell the other girl, the heiress, not to wait.
What did you say?
Nothing. A word. Heiress.
Particulars, Mrs. Levi. I demand particulars. Her name.
Oh, yes, her name. Money. Ernestina Money.
What a lovely, lovely name.
Picture him. Hair as shiny as newly minted dime. Eyes as big, round as silver dollars. Skin as soft and mossy as an old greenback.
I can feel it now.
Age 19. Weight 102. Waist 47.
Waist 47?
That's with the money belt. Now, I can arrange for you to meet Miss Ernestina this very afternoon.
I ain't got time. I gotta take my niece Ermengarde to New York. She begins a certain Ambrose Kemper.
I can do that for you. I know just how to handle such things.
And I'm marching the 14th Street Parade.
What a coincidence. Guess who's been chosen to ride the main float? The spirit of 14th Street. Miss Money. Her mother was a cash, you know.
All right, Miss Levi. I'll meet Miss Money. But I still intend on paying another call to Mrs. Malloy first.
The races you make me run. Very well. I'll meet you on that bench in front of Miss Malloy's hat shop at 2:30 as usual.
Now, hold on, Mrs. Levi. Suppose I decide against Mrs. Malloy. I don't like Miss Money neither.
Well, there happens to be one more name on my list. A name I know as well as my own. But let's not get into it now. It'll come all by itself in its good time. Don't you worry about it. Ooh, but wait till you see Ernestina Horace. A vision, a dream.
It takes a woman all powdered and pink to joyously clean out the drain in the sink. And it takes an angel with long golden lashes and salt-rested fingers for dumping the ash.
beds to make.
Chief clerk. Promoted from chief clerk to chief clerk. And if I'm lucky, in 10 years I'll be promoted to chief clerk again. 33 years old and I still don't get an evening free. How am I going to begin to live, Barnaby?
You can live on the holidays, Cornelius.
You remember what we did last Christmas? All those rotten tomato cans looked bad and exploded, and you and I had to clean up the mess all afternoon. Do you call that living?
No.
Barnaby, you and I are going to New York.
You mean close the store?
But Cornelius, we can't. We'll have to. Some more rotten tomato cans are going to explode.
Holy cabooses! But how do you know?
I'm going to light this candle under them. That's how I know. It'll make such a stench, customers won't be able to come in for a whole 24 hours. Barnaby, we're going to New York. We're going to get a day off. We're going to have a good meal. We're going to spend our money. And we're going to be arrested.
Holy cabooses!
And one more thing. We're not coming back until we've each kissed a girl.
Cornelius, you can't do that. You don't know any girls.
Barnaby, I'm 33 years old. I've got to begin sometime.
I'm only 17, Cornelius. It's not so urgent for me.
Barnaby, think about it. The lights of Broadway. The stuffed whale at Barnum's Museum.
A stuffed whale?
A stuffed whale. What do you say?
Yes, Cornelius, yes!
Now, there's a man, Rudolph Weisenweber, at the Harmonia Gardens restaurant. I'll have to give him a note for you because we need to make you financially independent. Can you dance?
I'm an artist, Miss Levi. I paint.
Well then, my card.
Miss Dolly Levi. Painters taught how to dance.
Now, as I was saying, Rudolph Weisenweber will give you a note for him, and we'll see if he can have you both entered in tonight's poker contest. The prize, the week's engagement, and a gold cup. Oh, the cups we bought Ephraim and me.
Now hold on, Miss Levi. No fiancé of mine is going to set foot in it. Cafe! And I don't mind saying I'm surprised you have acquaintances in a place like that.
Oh, no, not acquaintances. Friends. Dear friends from good days gone by. My late husband, Ephraim Levi, believed in life, and anywhere you could find it. Cafes, bars, yes, even theaters. Even when times were bad, every Saturday night like clockwork, down the stairs we came at the gardens, Ephraim and me.
It's all very well to come down like clockwork, Miss Levi, but you're asking Ermengarde to work there.
It's the only way to show Horace Vanguard we mean business. Now, go to the Harmonia Gardens this very afternoon and say Miss Levi sent you. And incidentally, tell Rudolph that Dolly's coming back, and I win a chicken for 8 o'clock and a table for 2.
All right, Cornelius, hold the candle under the ones on top. Not too close. They're slit up like they're ready to burst. Holy cabooses, Cornelius, I can smell them here.
Let's get dressed, Barnaby. We're going to New York. I'll fix it. Out there's a world outside of Yonkers. Way out there beyond this sweet town, Barnaby. There's a sweet town, Barnaby. Out there, full of shine and full of sparkle. Close your eyes and see it glisten, Barnaby. Listen, Barnaby. Put on your Sunday clothes, there's lots of world out there. Put on the brilliantine and dime cigars. We're gonna find adventure in the evening air. Girls in white in a perfume night where the lights are bright as the stars. Put on your Sunday clothes, we're gonna ride through town in one of those new horse-drawn open cars. We'll see the shows at Delmonico's and we'll close the town in a whirl and
He was a caution, you know. Oh, it's all too much. Well, with new marriages and like husbands and on top of everything else. Miss Morton, returning this hat for the third time. More cherries and feathers she wants. Cherries and feathers to catch a nice bow, I suppose. Although if you ask me, she'd be better with a nice heavy veil. I told her, ribbons down our back is what we'll be wearing this summer, if we want to catch a gentleman's eye. But she'd have none of it. Cherries and feathers she wants. And on today of all days, when poor dear sweet Miss Malloy has enough on her mind. What with what, Minnie? With the door. It's stuck.
It's stuck. Then push.
As I was saying, I could bite out my tongue for the things I've said and the things I'm going to say. But as long as I've got this far, I might as well go all the way. Miss Malloy,
Say it, Minnie. Why have I decided to marry Horace Vandergelder?
Oh, Miss Malloy, I would never ask you that. I'd rather die on that rack than ask you such a personal question. But since you did bring it up,
I am marrying Horace Vandergelder for one reason and one reason alone, Minnie. To get away from the millinery business. I hate hats.
oh, Miss Malloy.
And I can no longer stand being suspected of being a wicked woman with nothing to show for it.
Miss Malloy.
Don't protest, Minnie. All millineresses are suspected of being wicked women. That's why I can't go into restaurants or balls or theaters. That's all the proof they need. Take my word for it, Minnie. Either I marry Horace Vandergelder, or I break out of this place like a fire engine. Oh no, not Miss Mortimer again.
Miss Mortimer, I'll take care of it.
No, Minnie, leave it be. You can make another hat for Miss Mortimer if you like. I'm wearing this one myself.
Miss Malloy! You can't. You're a widow in that hat. It's provocative.
It is, Minnie? Well, who knows who may walk into the shop today. And provocative may be just what I want to be.
Oh, Miss Malloy!
I'll be wearing ribbons down my back this summer. Blue and green and streaming in the air.
don't. Peter Malloy, God rest him, is my share of love, and I'm not saying I was shortchanged. Once is enough for a woman, as long as it's true love. And it was that. Minnie, look. There's two men staring at the shop. Men? Why, I do believe they made you come in here. Men? Come in the shop? Oh, Miss Malloy, what shall we do? Do? Why, flirt with them, of course. I'll give you the short one. Oh, Miss Malloy! You with all that talk about love? Long enough I've had it, Minnie. It's a bit of adventure I could do with now. You go back into the workroom. I know some ways we can perk up our appearances. Besides, a bit of a wait will only make them nervous and easier for us to... If you say vampire, I'll scream! Vampire! Oh, Minnie, we'll get an adventure out of this yet.
We'll get an adventure out of this yet, Barnaby. All day long we wander around New York and nothing happens. We come to the quietest street in the city and suddenly, Vandergelder. Is he still out there? Go look. He's sitting on that bench. Cornelius, are you sure this is an adventure? You won't have to ask, Barnaby. When you're in one, you'll know all right. How much money have you got left?
40 cents for the train back, 30 cents for dinner, and 20 cents to see the whale. 90 cents. Why?
When those women come in, we'll have to pretend to be customers. Customers, that's it. Maybe the best thing to do is make them think we're rich. Well, then we won't have to spend anything. We're two men about town looking for hats for ladies. Like this. Good afternoon, Miss.
Malloy.
Here, Cornelius Hackle. Here, Barbie Tucker.
My pleasure, gentlemen. Now, what can I do for you?
You wanted to buy a lady or two to Malloy with. We want a hat. For a lady, of course. And everybody said to go to Miss Malloy's because she's so pretty. I mean, her hat's so pretty. And so reasonable, Cornelius. As reasonable as under $1. But still, he's listening up to see the whale. You've got to pay him no mind now. He's come all the way from Yonkers to see the stuffed whale, and he's all excited. Just keep an eye out on that street, Barnaby, and you might see it pass by.
Is it big and black with mean little red eyes?
Yes.
It's sitting right on that bench.
Excuse me, but did you say Yonkers, Mr. Hackle?
Oh, yes, ma'am, Yonkers. And forgive me for saying this, but you should see Yonkers. By that, I mean perhaps Mr. Malloy would like to see Yonkers?
I'm a widow, Mr. Hackle.
You are? Barnaby, she's a widow! I mean, that's too bad. I'm sure Mr. Malloy would have enjoyed Yonkers, especially in that habit. I mean on you, of course, not Mr. Malloy, may he rest in peace. You're Catholic, aren't you? Well, don't let that worry you. I'd be willing to change. Miss Malloy, if you should ever happen to have a Sunday free in the near future, I'd be more than happy to show you Yonkers from top to bottom.
Well, as a matter of fact, I might be there sooner than you think.
You will?
You see, I have a friend who lives in Yonkers.
Do you?
Perhaps you know him.
Perhaps we do.
Oh, it's always foolish to ask in cases like that, isn't it? It's Mr. Vandergelder.
Lawrence Vandergelder? Oh, Vandergelder's hand thief.
Do you know him?
No.
Well, Mr. Vandergelder's a substantial man, and well-liked, they tell me.
A lovely man, Miss Malloy. Just lovely. There's only one fault as far as I know. He's hard as nails.
Cornelius, I think.
So I wonder if your friend meant like this.
Oh, look out! Pardon me, Miss Malloy!
Gentlemen, what are you doing?
Help us, Miss Malloy! Let's play later!
Get out of there!
Oh, we're as innocent as can be, Miss Malloy!
But really, Mr. Hackle, Mr. Tucker, I insist you both come out of there, or I'll be forced to say... Mr. Vandergelder!
Miss Malloy, I don't suppose Mrs. Levi is here, is she? She was supposed to meet me on that bench 10 minutes ago. Well, she just don't look for me when she comes. When I make an appointment, I can be on time. Here, it's a present for you. Chocolate-covered peanuts. Unshelled. That's the expensive kind. Did I see you talking with two men?
Men? Men, Mr. Vandergelder? What would men be doing in a ladies' hat shop? Well, now, let's go back to my workroom. I'm so anxious for you to
I
see...
saw it last week.
So you did. Well, Mr. Vandergelder, what's new in the hay and feed business? I understand you have 3 friends, all hard as nails. I mean...
What on earth are you talking about?
Yonkers. I hear it's a beautiful city.
And who's been telling you about Yonkers, may I ask?
Nobody, Mr. Vandergelder. Oh, just a friend.
What friend?
Well, you see, he
He?
customer, Mr. Vandergelder. Someone quite well-to-do, as a matter of fact, who's in here buying hats for ladies. You might even know him, although it's usually silly to ask in cases like that. It's a Mr. Cornelius Hackle.
Did you say Hackle?
Yes.
He happens to be my head clerk, that's all. Mr. Malloy, I demand an explanation.
And I'm going to give it to you. Why shouldn't you know Cornelius Hackle? He's here at the opera, in all the fashionable homes. Why, he's at the Harmonia Gardens restaurant 3 times a week.
Impossible. He's only got $146.35, and I keep it in my own safe.
Mr. Vandergelder, you're killing me! He's one of the Hackles. They built the canal.
What canal?
The canal. The animal. Both.
It ain't the same man.
Who took the horses out of gentlemen's carriage and pulled it through the streets? Cornelius Hackle. Who dressed up as a waiter at the Fifth Avenue Hotel and dropped an oyster down Miss Astor's... Oh, I can't say it, but it was Cornelius. The playboy of New York. Now, Irene, don't deny it. I know you were taken with him just like
Darling, what
everybody
do you
else.
say?
Oh,
I've only seen
Irene,
him once
don't
in my life.
listen.
Excuse me.
Oh, of course I see.
Now look here, there's a man in that
Cat. It's too dangerous.
No man that hides in the ladies' clothes to scare me, Mrs. Levi. Now stand aside.
No man indeed. I'm sure you make short work of any man with those muscles. I can see them now rippling under your coat. Ripple, 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 ripple. Back and forth. Oh, ripple, ripple, ripple,
The
ripple.
last time, Mrs. Levi, will you stand aside?
Stand indeed. That's exactly what the court will want to know when you're accused of entering that closet without a search warrant. I mean, what you stand for. You don't stand for the great law of this country. I know what I stand for. I stand for motherhood, America, and a hot lunch for orphans. Take off your hat, serve that Brussels flag is passing through. You see him on the hill like Gettysburg. Neath that great triumphant arch. As you see him as he's tramping through the grapes of wrath. March, march, march.
How is this not affecting you, sir? I came here at 14 years of age as an immigrant girl from a land that oppressed my people. And I must echo here that table.
The devil?
There also happens to be a very simple explanation. But for the present, good afternoon.
Oh, the whole room's crawling with men. I'll never get over it. I take it I'll see you later this afternoon, Mr. Van de Gelder?
You certainly will, with a certain young lady on the main floor of the parade. Good day, Mrs. Malloy.
Heel. You may walk.
Miss Malloy, I can explain everything.
I don't want you to hear any explanations, Mr. Hackle. Just you and Mr. Tucker do me the pleasure of leaving my shop at once, or I'll be forced to send for Officer Garberty.
Now, Irene, if you ask me, calling an officer sending them off too easy. The law courts, that's where they belong. I've been adding up the legal offenses these two have committed. Believe me, you've got grounds for 2 writs, a non-compos mentis, and a gone machine. Now, the first thing you do is to try to show them, try to settle it out of me first. Have dinner with them.
Dinner?
Is that absolutely necessary, Dolly?
It's the way things are going to lie, me. Dinner first, garnishing afterwards.
Well, if it must be, Mr. Hackle, Mr. Tucker, you may escort Miss Fay and me to dinner.
Delighted. And I speak for Barnaby, too. Now, I hear there's a very nice restaurant at the railroad
Oh,
station.
no, Mr. Hackle. If the Harmonia Gardens is good enough for you and your fashionable friends, it's good enough for us. They say they have a lovely orchestra there, but
We couldn't go there, Miss Malloy. It isn't the money or anything. It's that,
It's the whale.
It's the whale. No, it's not the whale. It's that, dancing in a place like that. Exhibitions, even contests. I don't know how. It'd take me weeks, months, years to learn how to... Miss Dolly Levi, 33-year-old chief clerks taught how to dance.
Now, it's very simple. Come here. Come. Put one hand here and one hand
It's no use. I have absolutely no sense of rhythm.
Absolutely no sense of rhythm is one of the primary requirements for learning by the Dolly Levi method. Just give me 5 minutes of your time, Mr. Hackle, and I'll have you dancing in the streets. Now, let's begin with lesson number 7. Left foot, turn. Let's go to something a little more advanced. Left foot, turn, kick. Oh, when I think of the women who find heaven in your arms. Let's go back to lesson number 1. Put your hand on your wrist long time since you lived here, Miss Levi. A long, long. Ephraim, let me go. It's been long enough, Ephraim. Every evening for all these years, I put out the cat, I locked the door, I made myself a little room tidy, and before I went to bed, I thanked God that I was independent, that nobody else's life was mixed up with mine. Then one night, an oak leaf fell out of my Bible. I placed it there, Ephraim, and you asked me to marry you. A perfectly good oak leaf, without color, without life. And then I suddenly realized that I was like that leaf. For years I had not shed one tear, nor had I been filled with a wonderful hope something or other would turn out well. And so I decided to rejoin the human race. And Ephraim, I want you to give me a wing. Before the parade passes by, I'm gonna get in step while there's still time left. Before the parade passes by.
Mrs. Levi, come along. Cornelius is taking us down to see the 14th Street Parade. Everybody will be marching.
expensive restaurant in the city.
Why, it should be. What food and the fastest waiters of New York. By the way, I might be a little late, so Miss Money will meet you in front of the restaurant. Oh, wait till you see her horse. All in buttercup yellow, having an old-fashioned tune. Oh, yes. Sweet Rosie O'Grady. You could have missed her if you tried.
I'll be there, Dolly. But only because I already paid for the introduction, I might as well get my money's worth. But from this point on, you are hereby discharged from my marriage broker. You hear me? From now on, Dolly Gallagher, you're just another woman like anyone else. What's happening? Where are you taking me?
Ephraim? He's as good as mine. I'm gonna raise the roof. I'm gonna carry on. Give me an old trombone. Give me an old baton. Pass the Mr. Hackle, we've just loved looking at the lights of 14th Street these past 4 hours. But now, perhaps you'd better call a hack or we won't get to the Harmonia Gardens on time. Oh, look, there's one.
Oh, we could do that, Miss Floyd. It isn't the money or anything, it's that, it's that really elegant people. Well, they never take hacks. Hacks is out. Now go by streetcar. J.P. Vanderbilt, Diamond Jim Morgan.
Then by all means, a streetcar.
Imagine! Just think, I've been elegant all my life and never even knew it!
But if you really want to be elegant,
We do!
you walk. Yes, New York, it's really a smart to be in. Cornelius,
All the guests of Mr. Hackle are feeling great.
counting their money again.
Isn't that just like them? Well, gentlemen, aren't you going to escort us in?
Of course. Pardon me. Oh, Miss Malloy,
Yes, Mr. Hackle?
as we start inside,
Yes, Mr. Hackle?
may I put my arm around your waist?
Yes, Mr. Hackle. But I must warn you, a corset is a corset.
Purposely, Vi. This is the only way to show your uncle we mean business. Now, can you cry a little faster? You feel a little step. Faster? That's it!
Sweet rose, lady, my sweet little rose. Sweet rose, young lady, my sweet little rose. Sweet rose, young
It is my order as head waiter of the Harmonia Gardens and your supreme commander that tonight, of all nights, our usual lighting service be twice as lighting as usual, or else. I trust you are finding your table satisfactory, sir. The private dining rooms will cost a bit more, but they provide the best view of the entertainment.
$1.40, Cornelius. That's all we have left. Are you sure? Count it again.
Prepare yourself for a big night, Minnie. We're out with two of New York's best-known sports.
I did make a mistake, Cornelius. It's only $1.35. I'll count once more. No, we can't afford it.
I'm going to order everything on the menu. Waiter!
Mr. Vandergelder, I've told you before, you will have to move. This table is reserved for Miss Levi and Marty.
Who do you think I am? Only it's Horace Vanderbilt and party. She is in my and party. I ain't hers.
But Mr. Vandergelder, of course, it's just that Miss Levi mentioned nothing about you bringing
My personal position. It's no rouge, doctor.
But Miss Levi only ordered a chicken for two.
Chicken. Chickens are dear.
Un pâté maison, soup de jour, un pavé soufflé.
Why didn't you tell me this is Moriello established? We'll take 2 bowls of rice. Now get out. Now, Miss Honey, I understand you carry respectable sums in your belt.
Yeah, $2. Only, it's in my garter.
rhinestones. What a sensible girl. Waiter, bring us 4 glasses of water. One from yesterday's bread. And some cheese.
Yesterday's bread. Oh, Cornelius, now I know how you keep half of New York in stitches all the time. Minnie, have you ever eaten pheasant?
Pheasant?
Say, why close the curtains? You ashamed or something?
It's not that. I just felt a slight chill.
Well, why didn't you say so? Here, I'll loan you this. Now, let's order something to hold us till the rice comes. Waiter, would you bring us a roast suckling pig with chestnut and oyster stuffing, some cheese fondue, and some legumes? Now, what'll you have? Hey, you with the big ears. What are you doing after the show?
It's sweet of you to worry about our digestion, Cornelius, but I'm sure the pheasants are fresh. We'll have 4, please, and a nice red wine.
Wait, no wine.
No wine?
Sparkling grape juice.
Sparkling grape juice!
Barney, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Sparkling grape juice and Neapolitan ice cream. And hothouse peaches. And Barnaby, give the band leader a nickel and tell him to play To a Wild Rose. We want music while we dine.
Say, this is a cafe, ain't it? Let's dance.
Manager does not dance, Miss Money. We're Baptists.
All right, here's myself. Give him $2 for the band leader, will ya? Tell him to play something refined. I'm gonna do the hoochie hoochie.
All right, Cornelius, I'll send for the band, but promise not to order anything else.
You wait here, Miss Money. I'll tell him to play a nice waltz.
you tell him to play,
Money! Please, Cornelius.
My purse!
My wallet!
Look, you, that's my purse. Miss Money, get off the table, you're dancing in the stew.
excuse me, this is my wallet. And I know it's my wallet because there's nothing in it except for $1, 3 dimes, and 5 pennies. Cornelius, did you say 2 pheasants? 3 pheasants? 4 pheasants? Pheasants to the house and about the whale? Forget it! I'll buy my own!
Sir, what's this? Shouting? Boy, what have I told you? This is the Harmonia Gardens, not one of those. Sir, she is here. Are you sure?
Like you told me, sir. 8 o'clock on the nose. I'll pull the carriage and I want the lady with golden locks and the biggest handbag I ever saw.
It's she, it's Miss Levi. She's back. Fritz, tell the band. She just stepped out of the carriage.
Rudolph, is it true? I heard someone leaving outside to win.
It's true. It's Miss Levi. She's back.
Rudolph, it is true, no?
It's true. Yes, it's true. She just stepped out of her black and gold carriage. Pulled that 6 black horses and thrown the blues.
Rudolph, it's like the times again.
Rudy, she's
hoochie coochie.
Well, it sure always was artistic. Horace, I think I'll have that table right down front. There's one dance in the dance competition in particular I want you to see. Let's not say another word about it. I'm as shocked as you are. I can't hear a thing. What have you ordered?
Well, you wanted a chicken. Now, see here, Dolly, about this hoochie coochie girl.
Did you say chicken? Oh, I don't think I can face a chicken. Not today. Not after what's happened. Not a chicken.
Good. Then cancel the chicken.
And bring a turkey.
What are you up to now?
Oh, nothing. Just looking the place over, getting acquainted with all my surroundings.
That's the trouble with you, Dolly. Always wanting to know everything. Always putting your nose in people's affairs. Anyone who married you would be as nervous as a cat.
What's that you're saying, Horace? I can't understand me.
I said anyone who married you would be as nervous as a cat.
Horace, get that idea right out of your head this minute. I'm surprised you even mentioned such a thing. Understand once and for all that I have no intention of marrying you.
That's not what I meant.
Well, I certainly do hope not. Horace Vandergamma, you go your way and I'll go mine. I'm not some Irene Malloy whose head can be turned by a few chocolate-covered peanuts. Unshelled. Why, the idea of you mentioning such a proposition.
Levi, you misunderstood me.
I certainly do hope not. However, we won't discuss it anymore. Here's the waiter with our food. I'll serve this advantage out of your mouth. Start right on the chicken. My fault. We didn't order a chicken, did we? It was turkey, that's what it was. That's what I said. Turkey. Start right on the turkey. Ooh, and some giblets. Very, very good. Oh, yes. Ooh, and some dumplings. Lighter than air than they are. No horses. I said before, you go your way and I'll go mine. However, since you did bring up the matter, there's one more thing I'm going to say.
I didn't bring the matter up at all.
One more thing I'm going to say before we forget all about it. It's true. I am a woman who likes to know everything. Who likes to manage things, but I wouldn't want to manage anything as out of control as your household. But do that yourself, by helping you.
It's not out of control.
Very well, I'll say another word about it. Ooh, have some beets for us. They're good.
I don't like beets.
That's nice. No, Bruce, a complaining, quarrels, friendless soul like you is no sort of companion for you. You salt your beets, and I'll salt mine.
Will you stop saying that?
I won't say another word.
Good.
Except this. At your age, Horace, you should enjoy hearing the honest truth.
My age, my age. You're always talking about my age.
Well, I don't know what your age is, except that up in Yonkers, with bad food and a bad temper, you'll double it in 6 months. Have some more beets, Horace. There you go.
I don't like beets. I hate beets.
Oh, that's nice. Now to write it. No, Horace. No, Horace. The pity is that you could be a perfectly charming, witty, amiable man if you wanted to.
I don't want to be charming.
But you are! Look at you now. You can't hide it. Now sit down. Let's talk about something else. But before we change subject, there's one more thing I'm going to say.
I don't want to hear it. You're wasting your time, Dolly Levi. I won't ask you to marry me.
Well, I suppose that means you want me to ask you. Well, I'm sorry, Horace. I'm turning you down.
How can you turn me down when I haven't asked you anything?
No use arguing. I've made up your mind. Here, let me cut your wings.
I don't want my wings cut.
No man does, Horace. No man does.
Good, I'm going back to my hotel.
Oh, you can't go now. The dance competition's about to begin.
Here's the money to pay for the meal. Here's $20 and... Wait a minute. There's nothing in here but $1, 3 dimes, 5 pennies, and a button. This isn't my purse. I lost my purse.
Harvey, that purse you found.
Impossible. I can't imagine you without your purse.
It's Vandergamma's, Cornelius. We better get out of here.
What am I gonna do? I've never been here before. They don't know me. Stop eating that turkey. I can't pay for it.
Oh, it's the latest thing, Horace. A hoka. Horace, I want our table moved for Mr. Horace to better observe their graceful movements. Will you please move the table, please? I have to see his movements. Let's go. sure to win the solid gold cup.
It's been a perfectly wonderful evening, Miss Malloy. I'm afraid we're going to have to cut it a bit, short.
Minnie, a polka. Cornelius, I simply must have one dance.
The fair governor's right there. We've got to go.
We will go, but we'll dance our way out.
Cornelius Hackett! Mr. Vandergelder! Barnaby Tucker! Mr. Vandergelder!
Arson guard! Dolly, we like show it to him. What are you up to?
Mr. Vandergelder, I can explain everything you
I don't want to hear your explanation. You're fired!
Officer, arrest that man! You're all under arrest! Arrest them! All of you!
Quiet! That's better. Now, you're all charged with assault and battery, disturbing the peace, inciting a riot, and many other grievous violations of the law of this city. Is there anyone here to speak on your behalf? I say, is there anyone here to speak on your behalf? Dolly Levi, counselor at law?
Your Honor, the defense rests. Yes, there's no need to call witnesses to the stand, ladies and gentlemen. When I sit upon that stand, and eyebrows that gleam with honor, snow-white whiskers that bristle with fair play, and a nose, ladies and gentlemen, I ask you to look at that nose. A nose that shines in the light like a flaming beacon of justice. Would you turn this way a bit more, Your Honor, so we can get a better look at your beacon? Honor, I ask for freedom for my clients, and a verdict of guilty for the only real culprit, Horace Vandergelder of Yonkers, New York.
Dolly!
The one man responsible for these grievous charges of willful destruction of private property.
A curtain torn, a waiter bruised, and a solid gold cup bent!
Cruelty to a poor and unfortunate minor. Would you mind repeating that, dear, a little bit louder?
Miss Levi! If it pleases the court, I have something to say.
Go right ahead, Mr. Hack. I was just about to call you.
Cornelius Hackett, if you dare testify against me, you'll be discharged!
You've already done that, Mr. Vandergelder.
I'll do it again!
And you've done it again, too. But even if you hadn't, I'd still say what I have to say. disturbing the peace or inciting a riot. I do know is that what happened to me today is the most important thing that could happen to a man. It wouldn't have happened either if I'd stayed in Yonkers like you told me. New York, Your Honor, I'm talking about none other than love.
What? You mean to say that after 33 years you fell in love after taking one evening off?
I didn't fall in love with Miss Irene Malloy in just an evening. An hour? Even that's too long. What's less than a minute? Less than that.
A moment.
That's it. I'll go slowly so you can get it down. It only takes a moment for your eyes to meet, and then your heart knows in a moment you will never be alone again. I held her for an instant, but my arms felt sure and strong. It only takes a moment to be loved a whole lifetime. Isn't the world full of wonderful things? I've lost so many things. My job, my future, everything that people think is important. But I don't care. Because even if I should have to dig ditches for the rest of my life, I shall be a ditch digger who once had a wonderful day.
There's a few words back there, Mr. Hackle. Takes a moment, but his arms felt sure and strong. It only takes a moment. He held me for an instant, but his arms felt safe and strong. It only takes a moment to be loved a whole life long.
And that is all that love's about.
And we'll recall when time runs out.
That it only took a moment to be loved a whole life long.
Dismissed! Dismissed! All of you dismissed! Except you! Mr. Horner's family down in Yonkers, New York. You're all my children! And bless you!
You can see the prisoner now, Mrs. Levi.
Well, that's your life course. Without police, without clerks, without bride, without your purse. I guess there's only one more thing for me to say.
Just to ask me to marry you, Dolly Levi, then forget it. Not in a million years, under no circumstances.
Oh, that wasn't what I was going to say at all. All I was going to say was, goodbye.
What?
Goodbye.
Hold on, Dolly.
It's too late, miss. I failed. What a woman fails. There's something else she can say.
Hey,
But
wait.
goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.
I didn't need you before, and I don't need you now. Dolly, Levi, you go your way, and I'll go mine. Dolly. Dolly!
You stamped Mr. Van de Gelder?
Oh, so it's you, is it, Mr. Hackle? I'm crawling back at you.
Well, no. You see, I just came back from my $146.35. You see, I've decided to go into the business for myself. Well, since the only business I know is the hand feed, I've decided to open my own store.
And Cornelius has found the perfect location, Mr. Van der Gelder, right across the street from you.
So you think you compete with Vanderguns, do you? Well, you just try and... Oh, another one come crawling, is it? What do you want?
My salary back for the past 4 months. And that'd be a total of $6.12.
You can't do this to me. Any of you. I'll go to the courts. I'll get my lawyers.
Of course, Vanderbilt, as I live and breathe, you aren't handsome in that outfit. So few men nowadays wear fawn yellow and taupe.
Dolly Gallagher.
I know just what you're going to say, boys. You're not satisfied with those human. Well, don't you worry, I found you another girl, the ideal wife. Oh, but don't let me interrupt you. You were doing something, weren't you? What were you doing?
Getting Cornelius' money, $146.
And 35 cents.
Oh.
Plus $6 a month.
And the money in my mother was $2.48.
38.
48.
All right, it's money you wanted the safes upstairs.
Money, money, money. Mr. Vandergelder's money. It's like the sun we walk under can cure the cure. As my late husband, Ephraim Levi, used to say, money, pardon the expression, is like manure. It's not worth a thing unless you spread it around, encouraging young things to grow. Anyhow, that's the opinion of the second Mrs. Vandergelder. Which reminds me, Ephraim, I'm ready for that sign.
Don't just stand there, you idiot. That goes upstairs.
Well, as I was saying before, Horace, I found you the ideal wife.
I don't want you to find me the ideal wives, Dolly Gallagher. If I want the ideal wife, I'll find her on my own. And I have. It's you, darn it.
Horace.
I know I've been a fool about Mrs. Malloy and that other woman. But Dolly, forgive me and marry me.
Oh, Horace. Stop right there.
What do you mean?
You know as well as I do that you're the first citizen of Yonkers, and your wife would have to be a somebody. Ask me, am I somebody?
You are. Wonderful woman.
Oh, you're partial. That way. It's bad business that if Cornelius opened a shop right across from yours. Better take it back and let him be your partner.
Partner.
And Barnaby can have Cornelius' old job.
Now see here, Dolly.
Then we can be together as we dance at Ermengarde's wedding.
That doesn't. You've gone too far, Dolly. I will dance at no weddings. Besides, I don't really know how. It would take me weeks, months, years to... All right, I'll dance.
Oh, Horace. I never thought you'd say a thing like that.
That program, you idiot! Go on, what are you waiting for?
Horace Vandergelder, what is going on up there?
Oh, nothing. I just thought I'd have that front room done over in blue wallpaper.
Horace.
I know the old paper ain't worn out yet. That fella's just set up in business and needs a good start. You see, Dolly, I've always felt that money, pardon the expression, it's like manure. It ain't worth a thing unless...
Thank you, Ephraim.
Hello, Dolly, well, hello, Dolly, it's so nice to have you here where you belong.